What is happening, my friends? Good evening, good evening, good evening. We are here in San Jose, California, checking out the newly released ORBX scenery. This came out of the blue almost. Had no idea they were working on this, so pleasantly surprised. Is a great looking airport for sure. Looks like some rain here in NorCal. We're actually gonna get some rain here in Southern California in a couple hours, so looks like this is gonna make its way south soon. But we should beat this out of here. Actually, our departure is gonna be north, and then we're gonna head back south to go to San Diego. So we may run into this. It may be a bumpy climb out here. But this airport is stunning, man. It's on the ORBX site now. Go ahead and check it out. Just doing a quick flyby here. If you've ever been to this airport, this is exactly what it looks like. The modeling on the terminal as well. Very underrated airport because you got San Francisco just north of it. San Francisco International. People tend to forget about San Jose, but it's a quick in and out, almost similar to, you know, flying in and out of Ontario versus actually going into LAX. But look at that. This modeling is quite exceptional. I am digging this, man. I mean, listen, at the end of the day, you get airports in a simulator to fly in and out of them, but it's also nice when the terminals and jetways and the surrounding cities are modeled really well. Definitely is a bonus. You've got the, what is that, like a soccer field over there? That's actually there in real life. Pretty accurate as well. Let me try to adjust the zoom speed here. There we go, a little quicker. So I know they play soccer over here. Avaya Stadium. So they modeled that as well. That's pretty cool. A fantastic job, really fantastic job. And then, like I said, you've got San Francisco International just north up here. So anyway, without further ado, let's get this bad boy started. We are going to go down to San Diego tonight. Let's get some battery power. We're in the Airbus A320 Neo mod as usual. Get the strobe auto, nav logo on, no smoking on, emergency exit lights armed, external power on. We get the ADRSs aligned. Looks good up top. We'll get transponder 2200. Looks good. The brightness up on the standby instruments there. One quick check up top again. That's good. Let's get the jetway connected. We are on VATSIM, we'll be on Unicom today. Let's see, jetway connection. baggage. We'll get catering as well, why not? Good stuff. I've got my flight plan in already into the flight planning dashboard. It was just easier to do it that way, so we've got some time to kill. Let's get PackX started. Get over there. I do need my SciTech radio panel up. Good stuff. Get the altimeters reset, 2979. That's not what I wanted. There we go. Let's top down here to the McDo. Little flight planning here. Current flight. I am using Sim Toolkit Pro Alaska 560. Our alternate tonight is going to be LAX. So should we not make San Diego, that's where we'll go. We'll align the IRSs. Good stuff. San Diego. We'll go with the localizer. Let me look at the charts. I like showing you guys this because it's critical for flight planning. John, what's going on, man? That's Lindy, so that's correct. That is correct. Is our transition Hulk. Comics to LAX.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. I would love to welcome you aboard our flight.
Nah.
When you find your seat, please be sure to place your larger carry-on items in the overhead bin and smaller items underneath the seat in front of you. Unless you're in a front row, please place all of your items in the overhead bin. If you have any trouble finding a location for your carry-on items,
This stuff, this McDo, man.
if the overhead bin is full, please make sure you close it as a courtesy to other passengers.
Comics to
Please double check that all your items are put away so that the aisle is clear and other passengers can make their way to their seats. If you're in an emergency
Lindy.
exit row, please leave the exit seating
LAX transition. Alright, that looks good. We'll see. We'll step through the flight plan and then we'll check it out. Lewis Brooks. I read this project. I led this project. Hope you enjoy it. Shall be keeping an eye for any bugs. Are you talking about the A320 Neo mod or the airport by ORBX? Either way, both are fantastic, so appreciate your efforts, my friend. Thoroughly enjoying, if it's the Airbus, thoroughly enjoying this aircraft, much better than default. And if it's the airport from ORBX, it looks absolutely amazing. I know some of you joined late, but there's our terminal down there. We got some time to kill here, so there's our terminal down there. Absolutely stunning for an airport that doesn't get a lot of attention, even in the real world, to be honest. San Jose by ORBX, gotcha. Yeah, well done, Lewis. Look at this terminal. And again, I've been to San Jose a number of times for work, and this is spot on. This is exactly what it looks like. well done. I'm seeing all these Southwest 737s in there, and I really miss the 737, man. I think we're about a year out though, and change, according to PMDG, so hopefully we'll get there soon. Look at that, the incredible detail.
We're ready to go when you are.
It's the rental car center, that's accurate, yep. Dave, good evening, my friend. We switched it up today. I know we were supposed to go to Vancouver, but this dropped this morning, and I had to check it out. And then you've got the... Let me get some speed on here. We're going to be here all night. You've got the Avaya Stadium, where they play soccer down there. Absolutely spot on. Thanks for constantly improving as we learn about the new flight sim. Expect even better in the near future. Looking forward to it. Can you let the cat out the bag? What's the next thing you guys are working on? Let's jump back in here. Cabin crew said they were ready to go. Let's get back in the cockpit. Let's get the probe window heats on. Let's get the APU fired up. Seatbelt signs can come on now. And now that we've got the IRSs aligned, let's step through the flight plan. Just make sure no ATC on, so we'll be on Unicom for this departure this evening, my friends. Let's go to plan mode. Let's see. So we're going to depart north and essentially head back south here. See, that's off. That's really screwed up. It's forcing the Hulk transition even though I had LAX in here. Nolans looks like total crap. What's Nolans, Dave? So here's what we're gonna have to do, guys. On this star, we're gonna have to go direct to a waypoint here. Let me take some time and see what got screwed up. Give me a second. eBay Av, Fem, LAX, Marvel, that's correct. Spide, Gambit, Legion. Oh, I see what's going on. I've got LAX in here twice. There we go. Let's clear that out. After Legion, it should be comics. So let's get Marvel out of here. Not sure what happened here. Give me a second, guys. LAX, Marvel, Spide, Gambit. What? Avenue, LAX, Spide. Alright, that looks good now. New Orleans KMSY. That's a default airport though, right? No one has made that. You're saying that it looks like crap on the default scenery? Yes. Alright, APU starting up. Let's walk through our flight today, my friends. So we're heading down to San Diego tonight. We've got 12.8 thousand pounds of fuel on board. Baggage is on board. So our weights are accurate as well. Out of San Jose tonight. Here is our departure. It'll be the Techie 3. So again, essentially we depart north. Make right traffic, head down south. And then we pick up our Comics 2 arrival. Crossing over LAX. And then we're going to join the localizer for runway 27. Obviously, ATC can come on and give us something different, but that's what we'll plan for now. So that looks good. We can get the doors closed. APU is available, so APU bleed can come on, fuel pumps can come on.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen.
Get the butt kicker on. Beacon coming on. Cockpit door closed.
1 hour and 25
Transponder
Now that the cabin door is closed, please make sure that all devices are in airplane mode and your large
set to on and TA.
Please fasten your seatbelt and make sure that all tray tables
Good stuff, let's push back.
are in a full upright and locked position for departure. Cabin crew, secure doors for departure.
It's gonna make me request clearance. Am I going crazy? Where's the pushback option? Alright, check this out. Here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna use our nifty pushback app. If I can find it, give me a second, my friends. Pushback helper. KCLT is much. KCLT ain't much better. Yeah, they're all default though, Dave. I mean, that's kind of what you're gonna get. Unless it's a handcrafted airport from the devs, that's what you're gonna get. All right, we're gonna push back here. Quick checks. We've got our fuel pumps on, signs on, auto beacon on, ADRS is nav. What we do need to do is our init. Finish that up. 6.1. Performance will go 1 up 0.2. We're flexing 45 tonight. 18,000 is the transition here in the States. Now we'll update the V speeds. San Jose traffic, Airbus A320. Push and start from gate 14. Expecting 30 right for departure. San Jose traffic. Alright, pushing back. Get number 1 fired up.
Ladies and gentlemen, please direct your attention to the front of the aircraft for a safety demonstration. When the seatbelt light is
This is what I'm using, by the way, guys. This is the freeware pushback app.
To fasten, insert the metal fittings into one another. Tighten by pulling on the loose end of the strap. To release your seatbelt, lift the upper portion of the buckle. In the event that the seatbelt light is not on, we suggest that you
Very responsive. It's much better than the default pushback instructions from
one of the several emergency
the sim itself.
In some cases, your nearest exit may be behind you. In case of an emergency, we need to evacuate.
They've had the same issues as you. I change everything. Make do pre-flight. Won't give IFR clearance. Yeah, I don't know what that was about.
Hold the mask towards you. Place it firmly over your nose and mouth. Secure the elastic band behind your head.
So some airports it's fine, they'll let you do the pushback, but then some airports it's forcing you to call for clearance first. I don't use the default ATC, so.
Secure your mask on first
And then when you want to stop, you just essentially hit activate again. And that's it.
In the unlikely event of a water landing, a life vest is located in a pouch under your seat or between the armrests. When instructed to do so, open the plastic
That is
bag and
it.
remove the vest. Flip it over your head. Wrap the strap
That's a
around
good
your
start.
waist
Number one,
or
number
hold
two
the
coming
strap
alive.
tight. To replace the vest, pull firmly on the red cord only when exiting the aircraft. If it doesn't inflate automatically, you may blow into the mouthpiece for manual inflation. This vest is equipped with a whistle and a light. If you need to, your seat cushion can be used as a secondary breathing device. Please make sure to exit the aircraft as soon as possible.
Hope you guys are doing well, man. Happy Friday. Looking forward to the weekend for sure. This has been a hectic week for FS 2020, at least from a scenery standpoint. We've got a lot of new sceneries that were released this week. My favorite so far is the Princess Juliana scenery that was released, TNCM. I'll probably go check that out on Sunday. We'll stream it. We'll do a flight in the, I think Dave suggested we take up the CJ4 mod by working title. That'll be cool. But I do appreciate you all tuning in this evening. We usually do an F&O on Fridays. Those of you first time here, but after last week, kind of wanted to take a break here. That was extremely busy heading into Orlando, and we had some controller hiccups, so we'll take a break. Sometimes it's nice to just do a nice little cruise here without too much ATC and traffic. So it looks like two good starts to me. Ignition mode selector can go to normal, APU bleed, and APU can go off. We'll go flaps 1. Light controls. What do we say? Up 0.2. That's full up. Center. Full down. Center. Yeah, Dave. We'll take it out from Miami Executive. Full left. Center. Full right. Center. Rudder check. Full left. Center. Full right and center. Light controls check is complete. We'll go auto brake max, terrain on ND. What else do we need? Predictive wind shear and weather radar coming on. Make sure we're squawking mode Charlie here on VATSIM. Looks good. San Jose traffic, Alaska 560. We are taxiing via Hotel Bravo to runway 30 right. Parking brakes released. We'll get the taxi light on. Ground spoilers can arm. That looks good. We're on our way, my friends. Speaking of fly-by-wire guys, they announced today that they are going to make an A380 for this sim from scratch. So that is going to be cool. That's going to be interesting. I've always wanted an A380 in flight sim, but we just never got one. I don't think there's one for Xplane. I think some folks took a couple shots at one for P3D, but never really amounted to anything, so we'll see. I love the new sounds here in this aircraft. Alright, take off from Fig. That's normal. Aerosoft made one. No, Aerosoft never made an A380. Dave. Trust me, John and I would have known that. Yeah, they haven't made anything bigger than a 330. That's correct. Let me get my track IR set. That's cool. Could you imagine an Aerosoft A380? That would be something. Landing lights coming on. That would be something. We'll go TARA a little early. We're approaching the threshold now. A350. I don't remember an A350 from Aerosoft either. Alright, my friends, we are taking the runway. I'm gonna go sterile cockpit. I'll see you guys in a few minutes. San Jose traffic, Alaska Airbus A320. We are departing runway 30 right. Techie 3 departure, San Jose traffic. Alright, let's pull her up 30%. We're good to go. Start the clock. Forgot that yesterday. That's stable. Thrust is set, man. Flex 45 SRS runway. Auto thrust is blue. That's 80 knots. Turn the side stick to neutral. That's V1. Oh my gosh, much better than yesterday. Positive rate gear coming up. Gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. Alright, let's climb thrust. Pack's coming back on. We'll start that right-hand turn now. We don't want to bust San Francisco International's airspace, which is right over there. So, gotta start that right turn. That's a gorgeous departure. So, goodbye San Jose. We will definitely be coming back here often. Well done, ORBX. Well done. We'll keep turning her right. Still hand flying her. Did I call? I don't remember if I called. San Jose traffic, Alaska Airbus A320. We're clear all runways, last call. 3.4 for flight level 200 now. I will go clean. That's one thing about this sim, man. You guys cannot beat the beauty. Or open climb 200. You put it in the Discord. What'd you put in the Discord, Dave? The A350? Oh, we'll give it to the autopilot. I have to take off checklists. Gears up, no lights. Flaps retracted. Spoilers are disarmed. Packs are on. All lights as required. 200 open climb, alt blue. Let's go to, what's our cruise today? 37. We are looking good. Nice quiet route this evening. Again, like I say, usually Fridays we do FNOs. A little too busy for my liking today though. And we just did Chicago, so I think the featured airport was Chicago tonight.
We are now passing through 10,000 feet. You can now turn on your larger portable electronic devices. As a reminder,
That's 10,000. Get the landing lights off. Wing lights can go.
This aircraft is equipped with onboard Wi-Fi. If you wish to connect to the Wi-Fi, you will be required to pay a small fee. We do offer complimentary in-flight TV thanks to our partners. Connect to the Wi-Fi to find out more information.
Yeah, so the event tonight was going to be Chicago. We just went there 2 weeks ago, so I didn't want to do that again. Wasn't worth the headache. So we'll cruise the West Coast tonight. Let's see. VATSIM's still relatively quiet. San Diego is usually on though. So we'll see as we get closer. There is that nice scenery add-on for Chicago though. Which scenery? So I've got the premium version, so I'm just using the handcrafted one. I didn't want to go buy extra from FS Dream Team. Man, this A320 has really evolved. Well done by those guys. Hop outside. Be a sunset flight this evening, so it'll be probably dark by the time we get down to San Diego. Just look at that. There's one from FS Dream Team. The old hair looks pretty nice. Yeah. if I didn't get the premium package for Flight Sim 2020 and Asobo, Microsoft and Asobo, I would have gotten that. This flight's about an hour and 7 minutes. But we'll see. We'll see what time it is when we land. We may do a return.
Ladies and gentlemen, the seatbelt sign is now turned on, so it is time to return to your seats and fasten your seatbelts.
We may do a return. We'll see. We hop back in here. We are well past 18,000 feet, so let me get standard set. And that's cross-checked.
The flight crew has turned off the fasten seatbelt sign. You can now get up and move about the cabin. However, we ask that you keep your seatbelt fastened when seated in case of unexpected turbulence.
Terrain on ND off. Alright, that's good. We're on our way, man. We are on our way. There is a new livery pack coming out as well, if I'm not mistaken. Supposedly dropping tomorrow, so we'll see what that looks like. Some really nice updated liveries. We're running into some clouds here, so we've got to watch for icing, especially in this sim. The icing is overly exaggerated, so we'll keep an eye out for it. In fact, let's get in here. We're at -5. Let's get some icing on, anti-icing on. You got me wanting to take that bird up. Listen, at your own risk. I keep telling you, it is hit or miss. Every flight is different, so don't let this smooth departure fool you. I mean, I know, John, you the distance to go is a big thing for you, but I don't even really look at it. I've got Navigraph. The aircraft has a relatively nice VNAV profile now, so it'll let you know when to start your top of descent. Want to try out the update though. Which update? The latest FS 2020 update? Nah, crew. Oh, yep. I mean, try it out. What do you got to lose, man? What have you got to lose, my friend? Besides time if the flight doesn't go well. I'm gonna get back into P3D. That's what I said yesterday. Not my monitor. Yep. I've had some frustrating flights in this sim as well. I hear you. Just look at the A350. It is sold by Aerosoft, but was created by Flight Factor. Yes, that is correct. And it's pretty bad for a Flight Factor aircraft. Not even gonna lie. I was expecting better, especially when you consider their A320 product. How do we get the icing off? Anti-icing off now. Why is it shaking like this? That was weird. It's only for Xplane anyway. Yeah, no. I just expected better from it. You know, considering Flight Factor makes a great A320. Tomorrow I'll take it. I miss the NGXU, man. I do. I miss flying a 737. Enjoy it for me. I miss 737 ops. What else you guys flying these days? Oh, so yeah, like I was saying, I do want to get back into P3D. I got 5.1 downloaded. I think ActiveSky and Chase Plane's compatible now. So I'm going to go run those updates and check it out. I miss flying the labs. I miss flying NGXU. So we'll see. Oh, I see the link in the Discord there. Thanks, Dave. Yeah, that's the Flight Factor A350. Saw and Cards giving the new RTX a run. Who is Saw and Cards? I saw a lot of folks got their 3080 and 3090s in this week. I don't know, man. I've been thinking about it. The 1080 Ti I'm running runs pretty good. I've got no issues with it. I've got everything predominantly on Ultra, and I've got 25 frames, 24. Don't need a lot of frames for flight sim. I know everyone aims for 60, but oh, AMD, yeah. I know everyone aims for 60, but you really don't need that.
One of our crew members will stop by shortly for your order. If you'd like to order additional menu items, you may hit the flight attendant call button at any time, and we would be happy to assist you.
John, is there any reinstallation needed for ORBX for 5.1, or does it all just work? We're crossing into LAX airspace, or I'm sorry, this damn joystick is blocking my monitor. We're crossing into the SoCal airspace. Yeah, no one's on, so we're good. We're still on Unicom. We're looking good. Is Johnny low-key on chat? I don't see him. Stalk, are you there, buddy? I don't see him there. I expect next time I tune in, you're in a you're in a pilot's uniform. What, man, you don't like the purple shirt? Pilot's uniform, don't get me started. No, I said John. I asked you about ORBX 5.1. Sorry if I said Johnny. Should still work. Okay. I know it should still work. I'm just wondering if I need to do a reinstall. But I know you usually do a clean wipe and install anyway, so I installed client and content. I didn't reinstall scenery. Purple rocks. Thank you, Dave. Purple rocks. Are we at cruise? Yes, 370. We'll get the seatbelt signs off. Just launched Central. Yeah, I launched ORBX Central but didn't see anything, so I think I'm fine. All right, in a few minutes we'll prep our arrival here. I think I cleaned up the box. Let's see. Go over the waypoints. So eBay, Av, FIM, LAX, Marvel, Spidey, Gambit, Legion. You guys realize the star is Marvel Comics, right? That's funny. Marvel, Spidey, Gambit, Legion. Oh no, I didn't. After Gambit, Legion, why is Spidey here again? It should be Comics. So get rid of that. Legion, get rid of that. Get rid of Gambit. I don't know what happened here. Legion, there we go. Comics, Flash, Lantern, X-Men's, Cloman, Lindy, Vida, O'Kane. Yeah, and that's the star. Good stuff. That's a little bit better. Everybody, yeah, everybody loves Barney. PackX said you turned them off 10 minutes ago. Yeah, I think I have PackX full controlling the seatbelt size. Let me turn that off. I turned that off. I don't know what, they do their own thing sometimes. You have all duplicates. Yeah, I deleted them. I'm not sure. I think that happened when I was changing the approach into San Diego. I think we're good though now. That is why you double check your routing, guys. So wouldn't have been a big deal anyway. We'd have definitely caught it on the arrival. John, what's going on with flight with Imagine Still waiting for Atlanta to drop. They were packaging that thing for like 2 weeks now. We're gonna see pension first. I know, man. I don't know. We'll see. I think they're waiting on Microsoft and Zibo to update the marketplace. The dev updates for Microsoft when it updates the US textures in update 7. Wait, so we've got to wait for the dev update for the US before we get Imagine Sim's Atlanta scenery? That doesn't make sense. They mentioned 4 airports, ATL, they're updating to handcrafted. Oh, gotcha. Yeah, no, I'm talking about the Imagine Sim version. That's interesting. I didn't know they were doing that. I didn't get to watch it yet. DFW they need to do for sure. We need Fort Worth done. Looking at the charts here, we don't have a restriction on this arrival until Legion. We want to be between 19 and 15. Let me see what the MCDU has. Yeah, that's off. Are you allowed to update the altitudes yet in this? Have they fixed that? Or not say fix, as the fly-by-wire guys enabled that. Let's see. Oh. That's new. Can we update this? Oh shoot. I watched another streamer's opinion on the roadmap and mentioned those two in it page. Yeah. Well, that's awesome. You can update the the altitudes now. Let's do that. Let's see, Legion between 19 and 15. I'll take the lowest usable altitude. Comics between 15 and 12. So where's Comics? What is this negative 13,000 feet about? That's weird, bro. Why is it negative? Is that their way of sending descend? Alright, Lantern is the next restriction, 9,000. Okay, that's correct. Cloman at 6. Alright, the rest of that looks good. Maybe it stands for 13,000 or lower. Yeah, I think that's the way they... The Airbus does not do it that way, but that's fine. Damn, when did it get so overcast out? Alright, my friends, we're gonna prep the descent soon. San Diego has overcast down to 2,000 feet. As if that approach isn't challenging enough. I'm not feeling that, but we'll be alright. So here's our live map. That's us here. Heading south. As you can see, there's no ATC on. All the action is, like I said, up in Chicago tonight. Look at that. Look at that. That's insane. Again, we needed a break from that for a little while. We'll get back to the FNO action next Friday for sure. But yeah, that's crazy. Let's take a look at the actual airport. So here's what San Diego is looking like. Winds 210 at 9, and it's gusty. Gusting to 14. Bombasso, good evening. Thanks for tuning in, man. Overcast at 2,000, 20 degrees Celsius, 2972 in this aircraft. It should be interesting. Let's take a look at the arrival. So we're going to start down soon. Again, the first restriction is Legion between 19 and 15. You've got Comics between 15 and 12. Lantern above 9. Cloman at 6. NATO at 6. All that's in the McDo right now. That's the plan, man. And then San Diego. Throw up some pins here. So once we land 27, I think we're parking. It's our gate. Our gate's 24. So Terminal 2, Gate 24 is around here somewhere. So pretty straightforward taxiing. But yeah, man, that's the plan. That is the plan. We don't have the banana yet. That'll kind of indicate where we're going to be crossing. Well, let's we could slowly start. Let's start down. We'll go to 2-4. I don't know what's going on with the it's gonna overspeed there. I gotta watch that. It's at managed speed, so it should be handling it itself. Appreciate you all tuning in tonight, man. Again, we have we digressed from our traditional Friday night ops on VATSIM for a bit. We're still on VATSIM, we're just not flying the event tonight. Needed a little break from all that hectic action. So we'll be back in it next week. Right now we're just cruising on down to San Diego tonight. We left ORBX's San Jose. Great scenery, highly recommended. Go pick that up. Well modeled, well done, well priced as well. On Sunday we'll be back with another stream. We're gonna check out Princess Juliana. Airworthy Designs, I think, is the developer. So we're going to be departing in the working title CJ4 mod. Version 7.0. Those guys are killing it with the updates. That's going to be fun. We'll depart from Miami Opelika and head over there. That's LAX below us there. Let's Oh, we need to get down faster. Alright, let's focus up on this arrival. Gotta hit Legion between 19 and 15, so let's go here. Go to 15. We're gonna open descent. Again, no ATC on. So we'll just monitor Unicom and make our calls appropriately. That is some overcast. Also, if you guys been flying in FS 2020, man, I've got to get back into TBM. It's been a while. Stalker in the chat. Sorry, man, I'm late. Come on, Stalker. I don't pay you to show up late, man. What's going on? No, I'm just joking. What's going on, bud? Happy Friday, my friend. Let's see, I got about 13,000 feet to go. I think we're alright. We're managing alright. Get those seatbelt signs back on.
Ladies and gentlemen, the seatbelt sign is now turned on, so it's time to return to your seat and fasten your seatbelt.
To 5.5. We're looking good. San Diego Lindbergh traffic, Alaska Airbus A320. We're descending via the Comics to arrival, passing through 240 now. Planning to localize a runway 27 approach. Lindbergh traffic. Don't forget the anti-ice, right? Good call, my friend. We're at -1 on the TAT. Yeah, we're going to be going through these clouds. Let's get it on. Good call. I still think it's a hair aggressive, but the conditions match. Oh. I didn't put the... We didn't set up the box. Decision height 27 is 308. 18,000 is the transition. Winds at Limburg right now, 210 at 9 gust, and it's gusty as heck. -20°C. I'm flying tomorrow. I am flying tomorrow, but I'm not streaming tomorrow. I think Stalker's streaming tomorrow, if I'm not mistaken. I'm streaming Sunday. I'm gonna check out the. We're gonna fly the Princess Juliana scenery. 2972 is the altimeter. No ATC at SAN. I know. I was just as surprised as you, man. Usually they are on it. Usually those guys are on it. Good rate down. We have no speed restriction on this star. At least not that I could see. Lantern is our first one, 230 knots. So far, so good. That's okay. Where to? If I finish my assignment, I might meet up with y'all. I don't know where I'm flying yet tomorrow. Stalker, what are you streaming tomorrow? Where are you flying? Oh, cool. Flight Tampa previewed your Las Vegas scenery. Yeah, they had like 2 little teaser shots. We're through 18,000 feet. Let me get this. They had 2 little teaser shots. I did see that. Let's get terrain on ND. Actually, this is the localizer approach. There's no ILS at San Diego. We'll go auto brake medium. It is a relatively short runway. That's our approach checklist. Thinking Salt Lake City to Burbank. Send it. Or Ontario. Cool, man. Keep us posted. Let's go to 9,000. Xplane. Yeah, if he's talking about Salt Lake City and Burbank, he's likely flying Xplane. We don't need the... Wait, let me check. Yeah, plus 15 on the TAT. That can go. Oh, I didn't know you had scenery in P3D for that. Now you guys see my hesitation. We're going back to prepared. That's my hesitation. I'll start bringing this speed back. Actually, the aircraft should do that. Let me let it see. Let me see what it's gonna do. Let me see. Lantern. Comics 230. All right, we'll let it do its thing. We'll see. I can't fly that button in MFS, man. Fly what, John? Activate approach. We're too far out. Don't need approach phase yet. We're not managing the speed, so I'm still on the GA train with MFS. You guys are chickens, man. You guys are chickens. Oh, we are low. We Alright, we're crossing 10. She should be slowing to 250 now. Chime the cabin. There she goes. 250. Like clockwork.
We have begun our final descent into San Diego. Flight attendants will be passing through the cabin to select any craft one final time.
Well, it starts to slow down at 9400 and pull up a bit to slow the rest. No, it's doing its thing. I'm good at hiding emotions when it takes a shot at me. I need anger management. You're funny. You are funny. Hey, Lindbergh traffic, Alaska Airbus A320. We out of 9.2, descending via the Comex 2. Landing the localizer runway 27. About 40 or 50 nautical miles out now. Lindbergh traffic. Check VATSIM one more time. Nope, no controllers. Yeah, that's weird. At least Lindbergh ground is at least always on, especially at this time of night. It's only 5:30 here on the West Coast, so maybe we're a bit early. It seems so much later now with the time change. I need a burrito. Chipotle, my friend. I need a burrito too. I think it's wings for dinner. We're gonna go to Wingstop. Guys, I completely blew the restriction on on this arrival. Not paying attention at all. We're well too low. No, check this out. Let me give it to the autopilot. Let's see if she's gonna descend via the VNAV like she did yesterday. Managed descent 6,000. Man, you got my luck tonight. I hardly ever get VATSIM action. Well, I did it on purpose. So if we wanted VATSIM action, we definitely would have had it. Why is she climbing? Oh, because I'm below the restriction. Nope, 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 nope. You don't. Oh my gosh. I'm having wings, yeah. So did you guys just see what happened, right? So we're below the star, the altitude on the star published. So the aircraft tried to bring us back up, which is unrealistic. It wouldn't do that. It would just descend via the next restriction. So we'll hold that. Let's do this. We got a slow descent down. He's gonna go back up following the constraints. I don't remember. It shouldn't do that though. Like, am I tripping? Granite Pass. If you're below the restriction already, after you put the aircraft in manage, it should just hold you there and then descend again when it's at the selected altitude. It shouldn't go back up. Yes, it should. It's in the FMC, but you've already passed that. I don't think that's how... I have to investigate that, but I don't think that's how it works. If you blew the restrictions on the star or SID already, altitude-wise, it shouldn't try to correct itself. But I could be wrong. Exactly, yeah. I figured I was right, but yeah. Just some logic that needs to be worked out. We're fine though. Logic issue, yeah. So that's our airport, guys. There's San Diego. You are looking good. So 6,000 is the last restriction. Essentially, at this point, ATC would give us vectors for the rest of this approach here. But we're solo on Unicom tonight, so it's all up to us. Well, setting manage mode tells the plane to fly the active in the FMC at this time and place. That is correct, Dave. However, if you've already blown the restriction, it's not going to correct itself. If you were high, it'll descend very rapidly to try to meet the restriction. Where's she going? This thing just completely blew what it was supposed to do. If you were high, it would descend rapidly to meet the restriction. But it should never try to climb back up. That makes no sense. Looks like there's an aircraft coming in. Oh, I'm seeing stuff. Alright. Number of traffic, last Airbus A320. We're on the downwind here for runway 27. Number of traffic. Is there airport? Alright, now we can go to managed, which it looks like it activated itself. It sure did, so we're good. It does look good, Johnny. It does look good. Alright, I know I'm not tripping. I did see an aircraft on final. He hasn't said a word, though. No factor. We should be alright. We'll extend our downwind a bit. We'll go to 4,000, open descent. Not one single call, not one. Let me make sure I'm on the right frequency before I start yelling at people. Alright, that's not right. I am on 22.8 because it's correct on my SciTech radio panel to my right. Also, if you don't believe me, it's here on vPilot. So 22.8 is correct. I do have it set. It just doesn't carry over from my radio panel to the actual aircraft for some reason. But we are on the correct frequency, but he hasn't said anything. We do have to watch for terrain up here. Actually, yeah, you see it right there on the ND. In fact, I'm going to start my turn now. We'll take flaps 1 here. Got to love VATSIM. You do got to love VATSIM. Number traffic, Alaska Airbus A320, turning base, runway 27. See that we're coming right over this mountain, this terrain here. And we gotta turn. So clearly live weather is off because the METAR is reporting overcast down to 2,000 feet, and that's not the case here at all. The altimeter is relatively correct, but not the conditions. I primarily fly Japan and Asia, like 90% of the time on VATSIM, IVO, etc. Useless for me. VATSIM and IVO have support over in Asia. Maybe not at the time of day you're going to be flying, unless you're located in Asia, but they've got support. So there's our runway. I want to see if the autopilot is going to turn us onto the loc. It looks like not. Alright, flaps 2. That's why I use Rex. I hear you. I'm just not ready to commit to a weather system like that. And Rex hasn't been too reliable in the past, if I'm being honest. Alright, my aircraft. We are a bit slow. Still a ways out. Don't need to be that slow yet. Limburg traffic, Alaska Airbus A320, 10 miles out, runway 27. Flaps 3 gear coming down. Look at that light shining off the clouds a bit there. That's pretty cool. It's probably not tuned into RadNav. You're right. I'm so used to the Airbus tuning it by itself, as it should, but yeah, it's empty. That's my fault. I should have double checked that, but technically it should have done it itself. All good. I'll slow the final approach speed here, and we'll get flaps full. Spoilers are armed. Nighttime you can't beat, that's for sure. Alright guys, let me focus up on this arrival. I'll check you on the ground. Wish us luck. That's gorgeous. That is gorgeous. Alright, landing checklist. Gears down, 3 greens, flaps full, 2500 check. Spoilers are armed, lights as required. Not sure why it hasn't asked me for the cabin check yet. Technically at this point I would disengage the flight directors. We don't need them. If anything, it's doing more harm than good, but this aircraft has a weird bug. When you do that, it screws things up, so I'm going to leave them for now. There's the cabin check. That's the all call. Cabin crew is advised, landing checklist is complete. APU on. Yeah, I guess we could do that, right? It's a short taxi to the gate, essentially as soon as you vacate the runway. So airports like Burbank and San Diego, you generally turn the APU on early, just on short final. Flap open. Ignoring the sync rate. Continue. Oh, that's sporty, boys. That's sporty. That was sporty. What is up with that scenery? What is going on? Alright, spoilers reverse green decel. Yeah, we're jumping off the runway here. I got a scenery glitch. Whoa! Bruh. Oh my gosh. What is going on?
Gentlemen, welcome to San Diego. The local time is 5:51 p.m. and it's currently about 71 degrees Fahrenheit. You can now
Jesus.
please remain seated until the aircraft has come to a complete stop and the seatbelt sign is turned off. Remember to use caution when opening the overhead bins as items may have shifted during the flight.
You see that?
Final destination, we thank you for flying with us. If you're making a connection, we encourage you to check your itinerary to ensure a smooth continuation of your journey.
I've departed and landed at this airport several times. I don't know where that scenery glitch is coming from on the runway. Once we park at the gate, I'm gonna set the time to day and see if I can see what's going on out there. Anyway, we're down. Sporty arrival. APU is on. We'll kill the strobes. Limber traffic. Alaska Airbus A320 vacated runway taxi to parking. Clean up the aircraft. Almost fell out of my chair. Oh my gosh. That was wild. I can park right here. I nearly fart. Yeah, that was wild. I don't know what that was about. Hey, for once we can't blame the aircraft. That was all scenery now, man. That was all scenery. It was good. Parking brake set. APU is available. We'll kill one. No, we'll kill two. Transponder to standby. Cockpit door unlocked. Beacon coming off. Seatbelt signs coming off. Fuel pumps coming off. That was wild. Alright, that's 1 hour and 9 minutes on the clock. Let's go see what that was out there. Connect the jetway. Let me go see what that was. That's what I'm talking about right there. I'm not good at handling my emotions, but that wasn't the plane, John. That had nothing to do with the aircraft. That was all scenery. At least I think. I don't see anything now. Oh, damn it. All right, runway closed for runway inspection. I don't see anything. You guys see anything? And there's no darn replay in this sim, so I can't even like go into replay mode and see what it was. Nope. I mean, there are these lines every so often. No, I didn't just install this. I've had this installed, gosh, a month now. Yeah, I don't know what that was. I don't see anything on the runway. No terrain issues. Maybe it was the aircraft. Scenery looks fine, yeah. Let me see something. Landing rate was negative 190, so that wasn't bad. It was everything that happened afterwards. Let's see something here. We're gonna do ghetto replay. Hopefully you guys can see that. Maybe it's a Navigraph altitude mismatch? How would that affect the scenery though? That's why this is how we have to do replay in this sim. Because we don't have a replay option. Yeah, I came in way too high. We recovered it though, so that wasn't the issue. There are a lot of runways with the same issues. I've got it a few times, different airports. All right. So Bobasso is saying that's happened to him as well. It's the first time it's happened to me. All right, let's see what happens here. Wish I can get an outside view. Alright, so that's flare mode. We're down. See, that's a bump. 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 You guys see those patches in the runway? There's another bump. Right there. What was that? Play at a quarter speed. How do I do that? No, that's not replay. I just replayed the stream, John. How do I slow this down? Oh, there you go. Playback speed. Let's do quarter speed. Nah, that's too slow. Let's do 0.75. Let's try that. It's kind of blurry, and that's why I hate streaming night flights, because it doesn't look, this looks bad to me. It doesn't look like this on my monitor, but YouTube like destroys the nighttime scenery. All right, so that, there's one bump. There's patches in the runway. There's another bump. Might be here all night. This is air crash investigations, man. Hold your horses. Yeah, what was that? Nah, that's scenery. That's not the airplane. Did you see how the center lights disappear? Yeah, man. I don't know. All good. Listen, appreciate you guys tuning in as usual. I don't know, we'll see. I think, yeah, Sunday we'll stream again. We'll go check out Airworthy's designs. TNCM. Should be a good time. I had fun nonetheless. Sorry the landing was kind of ruined there, but that's what you get with sims at times. On this episode of Air Disasters. Oh man, that was funny. Anyway, my friends, we are out of here. You guys enjoyed the rest of your Friday evening, your Saturday, and we'll see you Sunday morning for the stream. Take care, my friends.